Hello, my name is Wade. I'm one of the librarians here at FHU, and my job as one of the librarians is to help orient you as a student to the library's research resources and tools, the kinds that could be most helpful to you as a grad student, especially in the area of education. The tutorial that's following this welcome is designed for people who are in the grad ed program. The assumption is that you're fairly new and don't know too much about our resources just yet. There's a little bit of how-to mixed in, but not too much. And at the end, there's perhaps some of the most important information we can share with you, and that is what to do when, whether you're on campus or off, what you can do if you're needing a little help, even if it's across the miles, We can do a whole lot through email, over the phone. You'd be surprised what we could walk you through, and all the while you're in the comfort of home or wherever you are doing your work. We hope you'll take us up on that offer, because that is why we're here, to make life for you as a student easier so that you can do great work, provide for your professors what they're expecting from you, and do so in a timely manner with little or no frustration, ideally. So please remember me, remember other people like me. We'd be happy to help you. And we hope, speaking of that you'll find this tutorial and this orientation helpful as well. Thank you. Any research you do as an FHU grad student, whether you're on campus or doing research from across the miles, ought to begin in one place on the web. It's the library's main web page. You see it on the screen. It's easily accessible through pretty much any link you see on FHU's website for library. What you'll be presented with front and center on the library's main web page is a research tool, fairly multi-purpose, all-purpose tool called the catalog. Traditionally, the catalog has been used by people to uncover book kinds of materials on a topic. Does Freed, for example, have any books on my topic, like classroom management? Of course, using the catalog at FHU, you'll uncover a variety of types of items, everything from DVDs to books to articles from journals. Let's take a quick peek at what the catalog can offer you if you're a student researching something like classroom management. Of course, you'll be filling in the blank with whatever you're working with. Just to the right of the search box is a drop-down hiding away, which offers you some limiting options. Suppose you're interested only in ebooks. You could select that before hitting search. Suppose you're interested only in full-text articles. You could select that too, way before hitting the search button. Without any limits whatsoever, and keeping our search nice and basic, classroom management, we'll uncover quite a bit of material. Over 20,000 items you can see here on the screen. A variety of formats are represented here, starting with articles, over 20,000, so plenty of those. Also some book items. These are, for the most part, traditional books that are on the shelf of the library. There's some ebook items here. You can select whatever box appeals to you, and by doing so you'll be weeding out a lot of material you just won't need, at least for the time being. Let's take a quick peek at some of the titles we've uncovered here. Item number 4 sounds good for the classroom management person. Handbook of Classroom Management is what this is called. This is a book that's on the shelf of the library. It's the kind of thing you could check out when you're on campus, or it's the kind of thing, if you knew of a chapter or two you needed from a book like that, you could give us a call, let us know that you're needing it. We could digitize it, scan it, send it to you in an email format within 24 hours, and you have the information you're needing. Item number 5 is one of those that's accessible 24/7. It happens to be an ebook. You can tell here by the little E logo here at the very bottom of the screen. We have plenty of those at FHU. This tutorial will focus not on just the catalog, because for grad students there may be a more focused, in-depth research option for you, involving a handful of tools that you'll find hiding out in the journals and databases portion of the FHU Library site. Follow that link and you'll uncover a directory of sorts organized by subject, including education, which is right up your alley. Follow that link. You'll find a nice A to Z list of resources, many more than you'll need for any one project at FHU. There are a variety of types of resources here, starting with some video kinds of databases, including Discovery Education. Farther down the list, you'll find some resources that, used in tandem, would be a perfect fit for the average research project or paper you're working on as a grad student. There are a couple of ebook providers, eLibrary and EBSCO. There are a couple of go-to journal databases like Education Research Complete and JSTOR. Let's take a look at these 4 items briefly. The go-to first resource for uncovering ebook materials. We're not talking about previews of ebooks, a chapter here, chapter there, like you'll find when you search Google Books. These are cover-to-cover items that Freed is paying for. Very academic collection, well over 75,000 books included in the eLibrary collection, many of which deal with education. You open up eLibrary and suppose you're researching our pretend topic, classroom management. You hit search, and you'll uncover quite a bit of material. All we know is that classroom management is mentioned in all 16,000 of these documents, which are ebooks cover to cover. Some of these titles are fairly general in nature. Classroom Management, Sound Theory and Effective Practice, Winning Strategies for Classroom Management. These books would be printable in large chunks, with maybe a chapter here, chapter there, 30 pages here, 50 there. Of course, they're available 24/7 on your computer screen wherever you're doing your work if you have internet access. What you'll expect to find in books like this are chapters or sections that might deal in a focused way on your topic. Suppose you were interested in classroom management in the special education setting. If that was your focus, you want to stick to that focus and browse books like this for substantive sections that deal with your focused topic. Another ebook collection to go to second kind of place is the EBSCO ebook collection. It's smaller than eLibrary, offering over 50,000 full-text ebooks. Browsing it will be a little different than eLibrary. You're not given one search box, for example, but 3. Might be a good time to provide a little focus for your searching. Suppose you were interested in classroom management in the primary school setting. You could type in a word primary, utilize one extra search box. If we did a fairly broad-based search, though, sticking with our more general topic, classroom management, we'll uncover not nearly as many items as we did with eLibrary, only 100 or so. All we know is from this list is that every item will include a reference to classroom management, whether it's in the title or it's a chapter here or there or large sections. We're basically searching every word and phrase in this EBSCO collection. Moving on from ebooks, let's take a look at 2 of the go-to resources for uncovering article content from some of the professional journals in education, the academic scholarly journals in education. The go-to first place for those of you doing journal kinds of sifting is Education Research Complete. It's the kind of thing you need to make work for you. It's large enough to offer you pretty much something on any topic that you can think of. If you don't like the results you get from your first or second attempt, it's a good time to go back and alter your terms, vary your phrases, and try it again. Make it work for you. This is what the ERC looks like when you open it up. We have several search boxes here. Suppose you were researching classroom management in the special education setting. Type those phrases utilizing more than one search box. Hit search. You'll uncover quite a few items here, almost 300 you may notice. In this list of 300, though, are some items that aren't a good fit for grad level work, meaning not scholarly. Some are dated, not recent enough to be used for grad level research in the 21st century. Some aren't even full text, aren't available in a fully printable, fully readable format. How do we weed out material that we just don't want to sift through or couldn't use even if we wanted to? One option is selecting a little box provided for you marked scholarly, peer-reviewed journals. By selecting that box, you'll be left with material that would be a good fit for grad level work. We're down from 299 to 247 results here, you may notice on the left, all of which are scholarly. Suppose we wanted current research. What could we do? You can tell the database, I only want material from the years 2000 to 2012, for example. Weeding out all the older material, we're left with 171 items. Suppose you're interested only in full text items, items that you could read in their entirety or print in their entirety from the comfort of home. You can let the database know, I only want full text material. We're down to 122 results. We know that they're all full text. We know that they're all scholarly. We know that they're all fairly recent. And this is the time when we would start browsing for material that looks especially relevant to our topic. Like I said a minute ago, this is for you as a grad student in education, your go-to first and often resource for uncovering good, solid journal articles in the field of education. A go-to second resource would certainly be JSTOR. It's not an education resource per se, but offers quite a bit in the field of education. JSTOR, when you follow the link, provides you a basic search option, but they also provide an advanced search option, which is not too advanced for the average student at FHU. You're strongly encouraged to try it out. The advanced option will offer you more than one search box, which is nice when you're researching a fairly complex topic. Suppose you're interested in classroom management, special ed. I have quotation marks around the phrases because JSTOR prefers that kind of searching. You want classroom management to be treated as a phrase in a strict sense. You put them in quotation marks. Special education is a nice phrase. You want always to be treated as a phrase. So to do so with JSTOR, you put the phrase in quotation marks. Another option JSTOR's advanced search provides is a limiting feature. Suppose all you want to uncover with your searching is articles. You can tell JSTOR that by selecting the box provided. Suppose you're interested, as you should be, in fairly recent material from the past decade or so. You can type in some good dates in the date range option. Since you're education students, you may not be interested in archaeology or art. For example, JSTOR covers quite a few disciplines. Farther down the list in the advanced search, you can select the box for education. You'll be searching only 130 titles, but all 130 will be education-based journals. This is your way of telling JSTOR you're an education student, and that's all you're focusing on for the time being. You select those options. They're all saved for you. Classroom management, special education, articles only from the years 2000 2012, and all education journals. This is the kind of search results list you'll be left with. We have over 250 items, plenty to sift through. JSTOR does a good job putting the most relevant, helpful material on the top of the list. One thing you can expect from JSTOR is that everything in this list will be grad level kinds of material, very academic material for you to use for your coursework at FHU. Almost every item will be fully available from the comfort of home, fully readable, fully printable, so no worries there. A nice go-to second resource when you're trying to uncover journal material. Again, as we said with the ERC, if you don't like the results you get from one or two searches, try it again. Make it work for you because something is very there. Here's another quick glance at some of the titles we've uncovered with our searching. Suppose you try these resources, our ebook options, our journal database options, and you still don't like what you're seeing or what you're getting from your searching. We hope you'll give us the opportunity to help you, walk you through some of these resources to make life easier for you as a student. You can contact us via email, research@fhu.edu. That email will be checked routinely by a professional librarian who will get right back to you, usually within 24 hours. Or you can pick up your cell phone and call us at 731-989-6067. Let us know how we can help. We can do quite a few things across the miles from a distance if you'll give us a chance. Via email, research@fhu.edu, or via the phone, 731-989-6067. We're here to help you, to make life easier for you as a student, so you can do great work for your classes in the most efficient way possible. Thank you so much.